Hi Aries, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose, hit that subscribe button. If you are already one of my continued subbies, thank you so much for all of your support. You know I love you for it. With that said, I have something new that is coming to the Reydiant Reality community, and you will be able to find the link for it in the description box below. The spaces are very, very limited, and I will only be holding this course once every 3 months. So if you want to be a part of it, please head over and check out all the details so that you can apply for that. With that said, if you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on my website address, which will also be in the description box below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you, Aries, on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's see what the week ahead has in store for you. What are you removing? What are you releasing? What are you letting go of from your life path this week? What are you removing, releasing, or letting go of from your life path this week? And this week you are letting go of the Queen of Wands, right? So not quite the King, but it's the Queen. And the Queen has just as much power as the King, as we know, not just in real life, but in general, and especially when it comes to being on an even keel. When you're letting go of the Queen of Wands, this is about letting go of facades, and it's about letting go of where people have encroached on your boundaries. The thing about the Queen of Wands, she absolutely rules herself, right? She knows herself inside and out, more than it, you know, in fact, probably a lot more than most people besides the Queen of Cups, I would say. You know, they all demonstrate different attributes of self. So usually we'd be talking about a fire sign female, and Aries, that's you if you are an Aries female, but it could just as easily represent a guy who has a more creative outlook, right? So this is the thing about court cards. A lot of people get really hung up on the specifics of them, but there's always so much more to it than that. And this card, actually, the Queen of Wands represents as a sign Leo, right? And Leo's all to do with the heart space. So where is it that somebody has encroached on your heart space? Where is it that somebody has effectively dampened your spirit when it comes to what you truly want? Where is it that you have allowed yourself to be told what you can and can't have based on what it is that you feel? You're letting go of the Queen of Wands, right? So you're letting go of this being told by somebody else what you should or shouldn't be doing. And I hate those words anyway. Like when you say to somebody, oh, you should be doing this, it's bollocks, right? Nobody has the power to tell you what you should have to do. Only you can tell yourself that, and even then you should take that pressure off yourself and find a better word from it. So yeah, in terms of what you're letting go of this week, you're letting go of this idea of your boundaries not being firm. This is about you putting your foot down this week, Aries. And Aries putting their foot down? Of course not. So what you're working on now, wow. All right, so you got the Queen of Wands twice now, straight away, like out of both decks. This is really powerful. So the Queen of Wands is a feisty, vibrant being. She's very dynamic, lots of energy. A Queen of Wands is going to feature for you this week. Not just you yourself, like I said, whether you're male or female Aries and you're watching this is kind of irrelevant. I'm talking to the Aries energy overall, and the fact that you've got the Queen of Wands twice has come up. There is going to be a fire sign female that features very heavily in your week ahead. This is going to be somebody that has a message to deliver to you. Possibly for some of you, this is going to be about a blast from the past. The other thing that I'd like to mention about this, right? So I talked about this whole aspect of Leo, but you see you've got two queens here. You've got one as what you're letting go of, and one as what you're working on now, which is effectively what you're welcoming into your world. So this is about really tapping back into your vibrant Aries energy, tapping into your own vital fire, and ultimately trusting your gut and going for it. The thing that most people don't mention about the Queen of Wands is she's very connected to the mysteries. She has a good sense of sensuality, sexuality, and all of the things that go into making up life. She is all about the vibrancy and the dynamism of life. You know, it's that whole adage where you say you've got to be in it to win it. Well, this is the truth. When you see the Queen of Wands, she's saying to you, where is it that you are effectively, you're kind of there in body, but you're not really showing up in spirit? You know, it's like kind of like, you know, when they say the lights are on but nobody's home. So where is it in your life that you need to take your power back and be more present? Where is it that you need to start living as opposed to existing? So your key to the week is the Star card, right? So this is really interesting as a motif. This is going to be a long video, even though it's just a weekly. And the reason I say that is because the Star card represents the sign of Aquarius. I've already mentioned that the Queen of Wands as a sign would represent the sign of Leo specifically. Even though this is a reading for Aries, what I want you to look at is the astrological associations of this. You've got Leo at one end of the opposite of the zodiac, which is all about what you, Aries, what you want, what you need. Where are you not being present in your life? And then as your key to the week, you've got the Star card, which represents Aquarius. So what you're being asked here is about this dynamic, right? And you know, we talked about dynamism. Where is it that you, your unique self, fits into the whole, and what is it that you get from your environment or the people around you? And if you're not getting anything that is life enhancing or life affirming from your environment or the people that are in it, you need to ask yourself what needs to shift and who is it that needs to go now. It's going to be a fantastic week. It's going to be a very communicative week, I can tell you that much for nothing, right? Because the Star card being Aquarius is also about the tribe and communicating with the tribe, which is really interesting when you see the name of the of the new group that I am launching. So very, very interesting. With that said, let me know in the comments how it shapes up for you if it's not too personal. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week, and I will see you very soon.